does your motivation come from? Did it come from doing your first movie or the first scene with your shirt off? I mean, because that seems to be the hardest. I mean, for someone who doesn't work in theater, and you get home from work and you're exhausted and you just want to sit on the couch, where do you find the desire to get up and do it again and work out?
Well, I think the question was, where do I find the motivation to, I guess, work out as hard or train as hard, or as consistently, I should say. You know, as you'll find in the book, I had some pretty serious obstacles in the way as a kid. You know, I talk about this in the book, and I've talked about it publicly. You know, I just turned 11 years sober in August, and that was a big. You know, and you know what I want to say about that is that, you know, I'm pretty sure I was just wired that way. You know, I was just born that way. I was born with a predisposition, and as soon as I found it, it was off to the races. And I had my career taken away from me. I had my car taken away from me. I had my apartment taken away from me. The sheriff's knocked on the door and gave me 5 minutes to collect my things before they changed the locks, and everything I owned was inside of there, and I lost it all.
Wow.
You know, my career was, I was never going to work as an actor again. So I felt that. And once again, like, that's that failure thing. And not that I would ever wish that on anybody, but I know what it was like to have my dreams taken away. And I always said if I ever got another shot at it, that I would, like, just out of sheer gratitude, I would do the best that I could. And what wound up happening was that there was this kind of, like, extra gear that I found. And it wasn't just the best that I could, it was, like, way beyond that. And so I think there was something, you know, just the gratitude of having that type of an opportunity. And I think that it comes from gratitude, you know? It's you know, we all have, like, chances in life, and I got a second chance. And I think that's a lot of where the motivation comes from. It was just, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this right. And a lot of it also is to please the little kid inside of me. I used to read comic books when I was a kid, and it bummed me out when I see comic book movies and go, you know, hold the magazine up there, the comic book up to the screen, and go, he's not built like that. He might do some push-ups or something, man. You know, come on. And so I think there's an amount of it that the little kid in me wanted to see a supernatural character built the way that I think a supernatural character should be built. And that was a big motivation.